Hugo Bruce saying thank you, Father, for the 2 goals. After 45 minutes of action, it is South Africa that lead by 2 goals to 0. This is the opposite of what we saw in that first encounter between Rwanda and South Africa on the 21st of November. It was, of course, Rwanda that went into the halftime break leading by 2-0. But this time around, it's Talent Mbata and Oswin Apollos that put South Africa ahead. And as things stand, the dream is alive.
USA, Canada, Mexico is waiting for us. We'll see we're 1 foot into the World Cup. It looks good, excellent first half, good start, total dominance. I mean, you look at the goals that were scored, brilliant. Possession is 67%. They have not taken a single shot. We've taken 6 shots at goal.
And 3 of those
on
target.
A brilliant start, Itu. I'm excited.
No, remember when I walked in the studio, I had goosebumps. I was nervous, but now the boys are doing great. They are doing their job, and now I'm relieved. We can enjoy a great game of football.
And we must say, very unlucky there to see Tapelo Morena having to be substituted out very early into this encounter due to an injury that he suffered following a tackle. And then, of course, Mohau Ngota making his way in for South Africa. But, I mean, we just look at how this encounter started for South Africa. And you've spoken about a good start. You look at the position. You look at the chances that they created. Let's speak to that first goal that comes in for South Africa. Talent Mbata, Oswin Apollos in with the assist there very early on in the 5th minute for South Africa.
Yeah, for me, it is the attitude of the Bafana press. A combination of Apollos, Morena, how they were pressing to make sure that they deny them opportunities to play. But look at, we are in possession, but already look at the numbers that we had. Maposa plays the ball into space. Apollos is always operating effectively in the pockets. And the decision-making was very good. Tried to connect with Mukwena, eventually takes it to Talent Mbata. But it's the first touch for me that was interesting. He opened the body and then he created space for himself and then took an excellent shot. I thought that that was a very good decision just to make sure that you kill the player by opening your body. Give yourself a better time and space to finish. Excellent goal, but also excellent start. We started in their half, and I like the intentions of the players, how we began the game.
And you look at Talent Mbata finding the back of the net there. He is, of course, one of the 2 tactical changes that were made by Coach Hugo Bruce coming into Umdlalo Namhlanje. We move on then into the second goal for South Africa. And here we're seeing Wanasesi, Evidence Mahopa, coming in with the assist for Oswin Apollos.
This goal was well orchestrated. If you look at where Apollos comes from, Coach Chiwas just mentioned that he operates in pockets and how I think they've sent someone to man mark him, but the way he's moving off the ball, he tends to confuse the Rwandan defense, and he always finds himself in good scoring positions. Hence, he connected with the goal. Wanasesi did an exceptional job by making sure he feints that shot, and everyone just jumped. When what happened, Apollos was again inside the box in the dangerous position, and he connected very well. Hence, he scored that beautiful goal.
And I mean, these are, of course, the live pictures that you're seeing now coming through from Mbombela Stadium, where South Africa, after 45 minutes of action, are leading Rwanda by 2-0. And initially, when we started with the build-up, we looked at the attendance at the stadium when we thought the 12th man not quite there. But you can see that the players themselves are just inspired and motivated. Particularly now, when they come into Swamba Sesbili, they will know that the scoreline in Uyo, Nigeria is 2-0 in favor of Nigeria, with Victor Osimhen finding both those goals.
I think it was very important that South Africa started on the front foot. I think they sent an early message to say, you are in our backyard, we're going to take the game to you guys. And Rwanda couldn't contain them. Like I said, with Apollos' movement of the ball, I think he creates space for other players to get themselves in good scoring positions.
And you look at Coach Adel Amrouche and how his team has come out. In the build-up, he spoke about, I'm going to make so many changes to the starting 11. I'm going to give the youngsters a chance. I may not start with Ntwari in goals. He makes a single change, What do we make of this start for this Benin side? Because it's a complete opposite of what we saw on the 21st of November 2023 when we had to see players take to the field in what was literally a swimming pool.
Yeah, maybe looking at the Rwanda side, they've not won they've only won one match actually in the past 5 encounters. So, and coach Adela Mbrushev's just joined the team. So obviously the intention is just to build a winning team for Rwanda. Hence, he tried to come up with a very strong starting lineup. However, for me, it is what Bafana did with regard to their approach, and credit to Coach Hugo Bros and his technical team. Because, it were pressing them very high. I like how, Vusiwe, we're just talking about how Evidence Mahopa was just disrupting a lot of build-ups from the Rwandan center backs. So Rwanda could not play their normal game today, and well done to our players.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying.